let's go, yo. Sup, man? Kayak kan gue deh. Ya nggak sih? Better. Oke, udah aman. Let's go, man. Kemarin kita tuh udah interogasi suspeknya. Suspeknya tuh ada 2. Ada si anak, ada pemuda, lupa gue namanya siapa. Sama satu lagi Liam kalau nggak salah. Nah itu si yang anak muda nih, ini belum fix nih, dia ini beneran yang ngebunuh apa enggak. Cuman si Liam nih, sekarang makin curiga gue sama si Liam siapa gitu namanya. Tanpa basa-basi kita let's go lah. Tadinya gue ngira istrinya sendiri anjing, cuman kayaknya gue bakal salah deh. Cuman kalau tebakan gue bener kayak bagus. Kemarin kita udah ngeracik ini, ya. Udah nemuin Liam Hartley cuy, sini ya. Udah nyari tahu notnya. Sekarang kita ke kita balik lagi coba. Karena ini kan notnya udah kebukti. Kita ke ini lagi, ke Ninggeland. Siapa sih namanya, lupa. Kayak anak pemuda itu. Ini sepatu itu udah gua ambil. Nih letternya nih, I did as you asked and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider bla 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 bla. Jadi udah ketahuan tuh sebagian suratnya. Langsung aja kita tanya, bos. Tanya si anjing nih. Woi, mana lo?
What am I doing here? I've done.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Let's go. Kita interogasi lagi nih dia nih. What did you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hartley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Nggak bisa lo, gue udah ngeluarin biakugan nih. Attributes, no. Gardener, maybe not. Letter, bener.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Anjas.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hartley.
I will check that, Mr. Hartley.
That's all for now.
What am I doing here?
Baru nggak update juga. My tools. Karena terus dia bilang my tools naon ya? Sini kali.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Nggak bisa ini apa anjir?
A pen? Nothing.
Nothing special about it. Jijibet.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Aduh, pencet escape. Tapi kayaknya emang bukan deh. Di mana toolsnya dia? Lestrit kemana sih ini Lestrit? Gue harus ngomong sama siapa? Oi, Lestrit.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Ih, gak ada bantu-bantunya lu. Solo mulu gua nih. Gue bingung nih. Baker Street itu rumah. Mungkin kita kesini kali ya. My tools. Dia ngomongin my tools lawan nih.
Old navigation in.
Not interested.
Run.
Nggak ada ya. So kita tanya si ibu. Well, you are smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work. See? Tools. Ini di mana nih? Lupa gue. Bu, mohon maaf nih. Bu tahu nggak nih something?
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Iya. Biskut yang nyet, gue nggak ada. Coba balik ke rumah deh. Referring to my tools. Tools ini yang gue dapet kemarin tuh ya letter ini pulpen terus satu kan. What in the world? 9.5. Find a use. Bro, gua ada buntu nih bro.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Dibantuin anjing. Mana ini gua?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work. My archive. I can.
Wah, bingung gua nih. Kayak benar di sini deh, cuman di mana alamatnya dia? Tadi gua cek di noker nggak ada. B open deduction. Nelligan is guilty. John Flanagan murdered Peter Carey. This is proven by his dishonesty and the fact that he was at the scene of the murder. Condemn Nelligan. Oh, kita bisa milih nih. John Nelligan has been found guilty of the murder of Peter Carey. He must be punished by the law for this desperate. John Nelligan is a victim circumstances. His childhood was overshadowed by the loss of his father. He always dreamed of a reunion to find out what had happened. He made a poor decision and so fell into trouble. Ini udah ada nih. Nah, ini kita bisa langsung milih, langsung ini. Kita cari tahu dulu, gue kepo anjing.
Mr. Holmes?
Where I can find.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Ini apa? Nggak bisa dipencet anjing. Coba kesini lagi nih. Sini nggak ada apa-apa, Cok. Ah, takut. bro. Setahu gua anjing.
I'm not saying another.
What am I doing?
Wah bang. Tapi emang sih dia kayak bersalah sih. Cuman kayak gua nggak bisa ngejat sih.
How was the invest?
Fuck lah. Well, you are a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work. See, I'll check that, mister. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Ada ini nggak? Ada something new nggak dari si bocil? Cerita. Ini langsung bisa nih. Deligan is guilty. Nah, gua cari dulu deh. Gua ngeri takut salah. Woi, nggak bisa di-exit tau. Apa mandangin dia mulu sih?
A new suspect, but this one
What the fuck? Apa emang harus milih decision itu ya? Bingung gue nih. Nah, gue terjemahin dulu. Gue bego bahasa Inggris anjing.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Emang harus milih. Anjing. Gue belum pakai sepatu, sepatu nih belum ketahuan nih. Pintar banget kan gini. Nah, bahasa Inggris lagi dah. Astaga. Tuh, gua belum semua. Coba deh. Anjing. Pusingnya. Kan jatuhnya masih dikit. Bukti kita belum cukup kuat anjir. Fuck lah anjing. Susah bro. Sebenarnya ibu ini juga balasannya
Locked.
what?
Locked.
Ada kuncinya dong berarti. Oi. Bu, ayolah bu, jujur bu. Kenapa nih bu?
Who could do such a thing?
Cuma
My
kenapa
poor
nih?
husband.
Gak bisa lagi masuk. Fuck man. Astaga ya. Doang bukti itu. Lalu itu kaki siapa yang gua nih? Kita coba hardlah.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Ini hardly.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Kita dapat kan. Them hardly boots match the footprint at Woodmansley, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he wasn't the gardener. Interesting. Nanti ini kita ngomong nih coba. Stranger Palace. Woodmansley. Wait, what? Coba ngomong ke emak-emak dulu. Bu, kita ada nemu bukti baru nih.
Who could do such a thing?
Bagus ngomong itu mulu nih. Langsung kita otw. Ini baru nih. Nyambung nggak sini? Enggak lagi deh. Kita ngomong dulu si anjing gue.
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes?
Cek dulu. Ada. Sini lo ngomong.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Sepatu lu
The
cocok,
second
bos.
pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Prison at Woodman's Lee.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Well kept garden. Off.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has
Kok
been
nggak tahu
proven,
baku, kok nggak
would you
gardener?
care to
Gardener
explain
kayak,
it?
soalnya tangannya
I don't
banyak,
remember.
ada luka-luka.
What would I be doing there anyway?
Coba kita pilih dulu. Bener kan?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
Aku kan lo?
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads. But now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
What am I doing?
Kita otw ke rumahnya. Yang susah tuh yang milih decisionnya loh nanti bu. Gue nggak tahu benar apa salah nanti milih decisionnya tuh. Gue pucak. Ibu ngomong lah anjing.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Dia tuh sedih.
Thank you, madam.
Nggak kelihatan sedih nih.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Bakugan. Atas, lihat bawah, nothing. Wood plank. Gue udah pencet Byakugan. Like, the fuck? What can happen? Bang. Ini kah bolong? Pusing anjing banget.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Ini ada, cuman bisa diklik. Oh, harus diituin dulu, cok. Tutup. Ternyata di sini boxnya. Ngeri nih. Ini dia nih.
Let us see what is in this box.
What are the lock cylinders? Cuma satu ya uploadnya. Ini nih. Andu, anjay, bacot lu gendui anjing, bucin aja terus lu
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Ayo. Liam, mother, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe this feeling, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear that might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes me live a living, not a living, hell, but resist fate, and you must not worry for me. Kan? Ini dia tuh pembunuh anjing. Hei, ibu-ibu. Perry apa kabar? Mana aku tahu anjing, emang gua abangnya. Bangsat lu. Hidungnya makin gede.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mampus. Selingkuh kan lu? Ah, salah anjing. Apa anjing tadi?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Outline in the Dutch pilgrimage romantic correspondence. Mampus.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Emang perselingkuhan sangat berbahaya. Coba sini. Kayak masih ada yang kurang sih. Gue harus ke dia dulu nih, baru bisa membuktikan. Lagi sih lu pakai selingkuh. Jadi kemungkinan ya yang gue tangkap si cewek ini bikin surat kalian. Ini apa gitu? Suaminya apa? Gue nggak ingat gue bacanya.
I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Oh iya, Wiggins. Kayaknya sih kita kemana? Udah nemuin. Wiggins yang mana? Ini yang di Scotland ya? Gue lupa nih nama-namanya. But wait.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Hook, pattern, sailor.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now.
Pablo.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us... This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Anjay, sometime later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
That's true. Patrick Cairns smoker. If the pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven. Ya benar.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Haha. Kita dandan dulu. Pale dandan dulu. Let's go pakai sailor dia. Anjay. Jelek pisan anjing mukanya. Enggak, udah bener ini. Kayak mata anjing. Anjing bak kumis kieu anjing. Anjing. Oish. Buh. Oish, anjing. Fix jadi John Lennon aing anjing. Oish. Allah Akbar. Oke. Ganteng pisan dude. Pikir orang pinter dude gini rambutnya. Gue udah ganti dulu. Kayaknya udah deh. Bisa ungu sambrewok aja. Alik ganti orang kita bro, bener-bener ganti orang anjing.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the
Anjing
pouch.
ganti orang gue. Udah let's go. Anjing jadi gini anjing. Jadi siapa ini anjing? Langsung aja kita ngomong sama dia cuy.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Anjay, taruhan kita nih, berantem. Ush. Press to push, hold to wristband. Anjing tenaga gua habis. Ayo, isi tenaga dulu. Anjing. Anjing kalah. Goblok. Anjing, hold to wristband. Ini udah gue vote anjing. Kalah kita Cok. Kalahin dulu deh. Stamina kita nih, kita mau kalah anjing. Kalahin dulu.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales.
Emang kita disuruh kalah deh.
Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Emang disuruh kalah guys. Enggak Cok.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Follow Patrick's facial expression to understand his moves. Push, stand idle, and plan your counter strategy to pay attention. Gak ngerti how to win this. Gila susah banget ini cok. Naik lu. Anjing kalah lagi bos.
I'm ready.
How to win with this against him? Expression to understand his move. Push, restrain, idle, and plan your move. What the fuck? Mampus lu, gua udah ngerti. Mampus lu. Ayo, ayo. Gue udah ngerti bos, mampus kalah lah, anjing. Ya.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Udah lah.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Yang penting gue udah menang.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
Agak mau harus lanjut terus sampai bosan apa? Anjing harus lanjut terus cuy sampai dia ngaku kalah.
I'm ready to try.
Fine.
Anjir, sampai dia nyerah. Oke, ayo anjing. Lagi. Udah mulai ngerti nih. Ayo. Ayo gua dorong lu. Mampus lu. Ayo isi. Mampus lu. Tahan lah. Mampus lu, mampus lu, mampus lu. Power. Iya. Menang dude. Ayolah.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Anjay.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Yeah. No job.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
Anjir.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger, we sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumours about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Gitu kayak
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
siapa dia?
And who was he?
Liam.
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye, even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Chip apa tuh? Bisa baca tuh chip. Chip clothes. Yellow nails. Why? Tato.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Mana toilet? Plant the pouch into Karen's pocket and determine if the pouch exists. Oh, speak, cuk.
Here it is.
Mampus kutanya.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Baru nih. Pouch-proof guild. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of murder and thus prove his guilt. Visit. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of murder, but does not necessarily prove that he is the murderer. Maybe it is. Oh, maybe that's rasanya itu. Harmless flirting. It has been confirmed that Liam Hartley was flirting with Penjara's wife, and Evil fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letter and words. Desperate jealousy. Liam Hartley loves Juliet Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. Kayaknya ini sih. Tapi nggak nambah. Oh, nambah nih. Liam Hartley relationship with Juliet Carey gave him motive for killing people. Yes. Ini sih kalau kata gua. Anjing kok salah. Hartley innocent katanya. Baru bisa. Gua pasti percaya ini, Cok. Berarti ini. Anjing salah juga. Baru bisa nih. Sementara itu dulu kita balik. Balik ke sini. Tanya ini. Desperate jealousy. Gue sih ini nih. Coba kita baca deh. Kita baca surat. Kita baca dulu suratnya, cuy. Mana suratnya? Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe you soon, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. Oh ini nih. Bukan. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. Oh, dia nggak bisa. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but crush his faith, and you must not poison me. Jadi dia kayak sebenarnya nggak mau di sekitar nih, dia kayak jadi neraka sama dia kayak gitu. Jadi kalau bisa gue kasih tahu sih ini sih harusnya. Lebih ke ini sih kalau kata gue. Tapi ini innocent si Hartley. Udah deh, kita tanya dulu. Anjing. Woi, mau tahu lo ngapain kan lo? Ngaku lo.
I'm not saying another word.
What the fuck?
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Wah, gue harus milih yuk. Enggak, menurut gue dia nggak salah. Ini kayak visit doang sih kalau menurut gue. Ini Greater Scratch, ya benar. Ini motif menurut gue. Fuck, masih salah anjing. Nyambung nggak? Enggak dong. Masa lagi throw? Wait, gua harus cari tahu dulu nih. Kalau gue investigasi lanjut, apa lagi? Salah. Ini dibahas anjing orangnya. Bro, gimana nih bro?
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Coba kita kesini deh, ke mamanya. Jangan gini. Kalau di bahasa Inggris lah, cepet kan? Karena gue nggak ngerti bahasa Inggris, Oh, gue disuruh itu mulu, B mulu. Berarti gue harus emang milih kayak gue kayaknya sih emang si Carrie sih say.
Leave me alone, please.
Anjing gitu. Dan langsung confirm your moral choice. Yes. Mau gimana lagi cok, gue udah nggak tahu lagi nih. Tapi gue harusnya nemuin dia berdua dulu ya. Bisa diulang nggak nih? Masih belum jelas.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
Fuck. Coba kita back dulu deh. Gue harus nemuin dia berdua dulu. Nggak bisa gue langsung kayak ini, salah pencet gua. Lock casesnya. Masih belum jelas sebenarnya. Tapi gue harus ngomong sama siapa lagi? Elegant innocent. Gak bisa kok ngomong dia berdua. Dia masih mampu bang. Biar dia ngaku kita berdua. Nah, ada kayak tunjuk. Bro, ngomong bro.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Anjing, mau terima jadi si monyet.
I'm not.
Harus kayak ini, kayak emang diisi salah. Ini anjing, gaskan aja lah. Kita nothing tulus. Kita.
The case is solved. It was Liam Hurtley.
That doesn't surprise me. I've never seen a guiltier-looking fellow.
He was in love with Judith Carey. It caused a conflict that proved fatal for her husband.
I see. Come on now, let us confront him.
Ada lagi pilihannya udah selesai.
Liam Hurtley, you are formally accused of the murder of Peter Carey. We are aware that you were in love with Carey's wife. He was a violent and irascible man. He needed to be eliminated. You had no qualms.
But that's absurd. I'm innocent.
Well, we caught you, lad.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
6/6. Liam Hartley murdered Peter Carey and remained silent to hide his crime. Thanks to your deductive reasoning, his relationship with Peter Carey was revealed and also hold to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. Hartley is guilty. Coba kita ini merah nih kesalah kah? Play ending kah? Tapi kalau laki itu nggak mungkin. Bingung gua, Cuk. Coba deh kita ending. Gua penasaran aja. Siapa yang salah sebenarnya? Tolong kita tolong. Kepo gue nih. Atau gue terima aja. Nanti di game selanjutnya, di live selanjutnya gitu kita main lagi, kita cari jawaban yang bedanya. Gimana menurut Lau? Tapi gue harus catat dulu nih. Nah, kita ini aja si Hartley aja yang gitu.
The case is... Liam Hurtley, you are formally accused of the murder of Peter Carey. We are aware that you were in love with Carey's wife. He was a violent and irascible man. He needed to be eliminated. You had no qualms.
But that's absurd. I'm innocent.
Well, we caught you, lad.
Kita
The case...
You are about to finish the case. The save files for the case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with the choice you have made and you are ready to start new chapter. Yes, start new chapter. Kita lihat siapa yang bakal milih-milih. People solve the case the same way. People made the same moral choice. Your ranking. Justice seeker. Case static. People made the same moral choice. Jadi orang yang sama milih moralnya, moral choice-nya 46%. Terus people solve the case the same way 8. I don't know. Don't know what the meaning is. Case baru cuy. Ya, jadi itulah pilihan gua, moral choice gua. Kalau si Peter yang salah.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Siapa nih?
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
Abang.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours.
Anjay.
You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Jadi abang kita tuh minta pertolongan kita, Cok. Walaupun dia usus. Sebenarnya. Oke, pencapaian kita ini gue masih belum tahu nih yang bener siapa. Mungkin gue bakal lanjut sampai tamat, baru nanti kita pilih beda ceritanya. Oke, kayaknya sampai situ aja ya. Apa? Jadi detektifnya, dude. Yuk. Sampai jumpa di case berikutnya.